Hello, hello, hello. This is Boeing 747, straight from Dar es Salaam to your thoughts.
By your lovely hosts, Lisa Marie.
And Clemens,
Welcome to Unscripted Conversare.
at this point, I feel like we should pre record this because, doing this every day, the practice makes perfect. It's kind of annoying.
I think we should record and put some background music.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we should kind of sit down and actually do the intro like a proper podcast.
Anyways, that's not the point.
Yeah. So, uh, after weeks of shuffling, rescheduling, we're back again. Inconsistent as we always are.
Yeah.
Anyways, but we're back, which is good. Anyways, so now, to the topic at hand. Today, Lisa, what are we talking about?
We're going to talk about.
Mbona cheka?
You're looking at me.
Aye. Now that's gonna sound inappropriate because we don't have video for this.
Okay, anyways,
Uh-huh.
today we're going to talk about bromance versus sisterhood, just friendship in general.
Okay. Bromance, sisterhood. Eh, this is an interesting topic kwa sababu bana, the dynamics of these friendships, the dynamics.
Tell me about it.
Nah, it's like I feel like all like relationships like those, like bromance and sisterhood, have their ups and downs. Lakini, um, I can't speak for the sisterhood. I'll speak for the bromance. The bromance is always beautiful. Though inafika muda mwingine, yeah, the bromance gets out of hand and out of pocket, and some bros act like little. I'm gonna stop there. I am not gonna finish that word. Mtamaliza wenyewe. What I was trying to say.
Who told you sisterhood isn't beautiful? Sisterhood can be beautiful too.
Ndio maana nikasema siwezi kaongelea.
Yeah.
Kwa hiyo that you will cover for the sisters. Me, I'll cover for the bros today. I will speak for all brothers in the world.
Whatever.
Tuanze wapi? Sisterhood, brotherhood.
You start. All ladies first.
Ladies first.
What should I talk about? Anyways, I just think we have a very um, weird way of starting friendship. Not weird, but in most cases, it can be so random, but most friendships can start with "I thought you're a bitch." Oh, you
Okay,
get it.
okay.
A lot of sisterhood starts like that. I thought you were mean. Oh, I thought you were. Yeah.
Okay, so it starts with the assumption of I thought you were mean or something like that. Uh,
Yes.
okay, confirm something for me, right? Um, Apart from the healthy sisterhoods, right? Like the unhealthy sisterhoods, I hear they mostly start because either you have something I want or I don't like something about you, but I need to be here to gain something. I don't know. I've not cleared up that statement properly. Labda unisaidie.
I can humbly confirm to that. So, um, sisterhood can be beautiful, but some people start friendship because maybe um, I you are with a guy that I like.
Ouch.
Yes,
That's interesting.
it's very interesting, and I'm speaking this with experience.
What?
Not me, but I've seen it.
How sure are we that
You
it is not?
you know me when it comes to starting friendship.
Hmm.
I'm socially awkward, so in most cases,
Mhm.
most of my friendships start with the other party making a move to me, and you get it.
Okay.
Or it can be very random because, yeah, I have trouble making conversation, especially when I'm not used to you. But when I get comfortable around you, baby, I am a yapper.
We all know that. We all know that.
So basically, so some friendships can start, maybe you have something that I want,
Mm-hmm.
or something like I'm intimidated by you. It's basically like befriending your enemy. You
Yo,
get it?
that's complicated. You ladies, like in that perspective, feel like schemers. You feel like you're plotting your enemy's downfall at this point.
Trust me, ladies can be the best schemers.
Yeah, learning
So
from experience.
yeah, so um, a lot of sisterhood can be very opportunistic.
Okay.
Like, I'm just being friends with you because maybe of your influence, maybe because you're from a certain type of family, you have this,
Mm-hmm.
you know this, and you know so and so, you have money, you have a car. That's how ladies' relationships, I mean, friendships start.
I don't feel like it's only like friendship per se. I feel like a lot of relationships, like apart from friendships with ladies, always have like
Ulterior
something,
motive.
not even ulterior motive. It's like always have like value attached. Like you've got to provide a certain value to me for me to be see this relationship like viable.
Of course.
And
It's,
then think that that's okay. That's fine.
but to be honest, when it comes to relationship, men are like that too. You be standing on business from day one.
What you mean
Men are very strategic
in terms of
in relationships. I'm not
like
talking about you. I
no no
know
no
you.
no leave us now. You can't leave me out. You've gotta put me in that bracket and tell
You are
me
just a very rare version, and I usually tell you that
I'm a rare version of what.
of men.
See, the, okay, okay, maybe break this down so the rest of the homeboys are not confused as the homeboy here.
I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm.
like, men are really smart.
Mm.
In most cases, you might think maybe you're playing this nigga, but the nigga knows.
Ah, yes. I think okay. It depends on how naive that person is. But once someone's been in the game long as a dude, you've dated a couple of ladies, you kind of pick up on the signs like so early, and sometimes like speaking from experience, you have a relationship with someone, and then when you're leaving that relationship, they get like mad or frustrated that you're leaving because you figured them out, thinking that you didn't figure them out a long time ago. But I'm sorry, boo boo. I knew like a while ago. I've just been playing my cards right.
And that's what I'm saying. Men be standing on business from day one. They can never date without knowing what they're they're gaining from a lady. It might not be like tangible stuff, like per se, like maybe finances or something, but maybe this person is smart in this area. This person,
But then, if you put it that way, then I'm not different from the rest of them.
of course, that's what I told you.
I'm
Men,
not different. I'm the
yeah,
same. I'm
yeah,
like literally the same. Cause I have a roadmap.
exactly. So tell us about the bromance.
uh, well, okay. The bromance are weird. Bromance are like the most purest forms of friendship I've seen. I know this is might sound bragging, but bromance starts weird, like really weird. Like I will go somewhere and we'll be chilling. Let's say we're watching football, right? And there's another guy that supports the team I support, and we're there arguing. We just started arguing with the rest of the fans, that do not support our team. In that moment, me and that bro have become one. And from there, we might exchange numbers and we are friends for days. Like, that's how easy men friendships start. It's like the dumbest reason. I like what you like. We're cool.
But then I think I saw this conversation somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ladies are emotional.
Mm.
So even when it comes to friendship, they become emotionally attached to friendships. Um, even the friendship
Mm.
breakup hurts a lot, like
Ah.
compared to bromance.
No, okay. Bromance.
Because you guys can be friends over just the little stuff, and when okay, he's gone, it's fine. We had a good time then.
No, I think it's like, it's not really kwamba it doesn't hurt you, right? Once you have a bromance, you trust this person, right? He's your bro.
Okay, let's talk about the bromance. That's this person is my bestie. I think the we should leave out this normal, just normal friendships. You get it?
Yeah, okay. If you put it in that perspective, right? If this person is my best friend and they like do something that goes against me, they betray me in any manner, then it hurts. It's just like, I think due to men's ability to dissociate with our feelings, it makes it look like it's easier for us, but it's not. Right? Yeah, but it's not. Because, like, if you think about, we do dissociate so much with our feelings to a point, it's like, okay, there's a time it's like, you need to get stuff done, right? You need to get stuff done. And you kind of want to ignore other things because these things are getting in the way. So you detach from your feelings. You kind of find a pocket and put them there. I can't explain it physically how we do it, but you just figure it out as a dude. You find a pocket and put them there. And in that moment, those things don't bother you because you've got something to achieve. And that's how most of the times we don't look like we are hurting, but we are. So I don't know. The best analogy for this is, you will never notice a depressed man because a depressed man doesn't look depressed on the
You
outside.
guys are very good at burying your feelings.
Exactly. So once you like, we're probably fighting with a friend and that friendship has ended now, I'll just bar those feelings and just on to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, it's like, all I think all genders just experience loss the same way, but how we handle it is different. How we handle it's different. I think as men we tend to just like, I on to the next one. But as ladies, I know you gravitate. Oh, I trusted this person and everything, and you process your emotions so much.
Of course we do.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's why we don't die of depression a lot like you guys.
uh, wow. It's like, now going that side, uh, now opens Pandora's box to another topic.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
Yeah, going that side is a big Pandora's box, like big Pandora's box, because like, even like my like manly side wouldn't want me talking about that topic. That's how bad it is. Okay. Okay. Back to other things, right? Uh, the dynamics of a sisterhood. What can you talk about that?
Well, sisterhood can be beautiful, as I say this over and over.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you it can be beautiful, a friend can go lengths. You guys, I think even Bromans cannot go this lengths to protect each other when the sisterhood is really tight.
Uh-huh. I
I'm
don't
I'm
know. I don't know. I might beg to differ. I might beg to differ.
I'm just saying, like, it
Mm-hmm.
can be really beautiful. You have a person to rely on, an emotional support, and this On the other side, I think sisterhood among the weirdest friendships that can be really dangerous. I think sisterhood is.
See, okay, like I feel like sisterhood is weird, like super weird, like out of experiences, like of hanging out with different girls, right?
Different girls.
Don't put it like that.
No, I'm just saying, do you have any other girlfriends than me?
Listen, now that my circle is minimized, doesn't mean that I do not have acquaintances around.
You should specify the titles.
Yani, see, having jealous friends. This is what I'm talking about. Jealous friends. People who feel like people are threatening their positions. Hey,
I wouldn't allow that.
look at you. Anyways, yeah. So as I was saying, like interacting with a lot of girls here and there, um, you kind of notice that a girl will tell you, "Hey, my friend did one, two, three," and in my head, as a dude, that's unforgivable. Like, for example, me, I would see like girls go out their way and some girl has stolen their man and everything, and after a while, you guys are chummy again together. That's taboo for the boys. Like, unless the bromance is not like the bromance, or your bromance has allowed such stuff. Like, I can imagine my boy Chris getting mad if I would go out of my way to date even his ex. And that's how like we keep like an ex is an ex out. Yani as soon as she leaves my boy's life, she's left my life. I don't know you. Like per se, I don't know you. Like I might talk to you, but if you try anything stupid, like I'ma cut you off. I wouldn't tolerate it. So I was like, it's weird as you see how ladies operate and they will actually experience a moment of betrayal. And the next moment, you guys are chummy together, giving each other hugs. I'm like, that's like keeping a snake in your garden.
And do you know why? Sometimes, on the other hand, if the girl maybe decides to cut them off,
Uh huh.
eventually she'll be the bad person. I think that's why some girls keep on being friends because of that fear of what people will say, or because when people are friends, girls are friends. They post each other, they do this, they're always together. Now suddenly you guys are not together. I think that is what makes girls go back to their friendship even after betrayal. Could never be me though.
That is interesting. That is very, very
And
interesting.
I think it's also because as I said before, ladies becomes so much emotionally attached. Just like a lady would go back to a toxic guy, do you think to be different for for a friendship?
Uh, yeah, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And yeah, like you've touched on another Pandora's box that I swear never makes sense. Never makes sense.
Topic for another day.
Yes, we shall slither away from that one. But wow. Oh my god, it's like I don't want to even express how much that just like sometimes I'm just like I feel like that days I wake up in the morning like you're probably the few exceptions I have of female friends that I would generally wake up in the morning and actually give you advice. Otherwise, I would not. I rather die than give someone genuine advice like to a female. I'd rather die. I know that's going to sound like weird. Like I will give you advice in terms of like other life aspects. Like in the moment it comes to relationships, I would stay meters away. Because I'm going to say one thing, and the next moment, someone's going to do the exact opposite of what I said, and I'm
And
like, why did you come here?
when they are back together, now you are the bad person.
Exactly.
I don't give relationship advice either.
Yes. At this point, pana. These days,
Unless it's
people
you,
do what they
because
want.
I think the base of our relationship is we can call each other out.
Of course, like the thing that we agreed on is like, you can call me out stuff that I've done, and I can call you out for stuff that you've done. But then I don't think many people in their friendships get to that point where you can actually blatantly call each other out. I feel like a lot of friendships are built off, I need to please this person for this person to stay in my life.
Exactly, especially girl friendships. Like there's so much people pleasing in sisterhood,
I mean, I can tell
and
you.
sometimes
Hmm.
um, a girl can like what is that word?
What?
Yeah, a girl can fumble a good man because of an ugly friendship.
Wow. 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 Oh my god.
Because you
This
listen to
is
your
this.
friends a lot instead of listening to yourself and what you really want into your life. Because you are friends, you're not the same person. It doesn't mean that because we are friends, we should think the same. If we can think the same and make same life decisions, I don't think we are friends.
Yeah. Like, you know,
I think any relationship is based on how to get along with differences.
no, I see. Here's the interesting part, right? And I feel like this is where I struggle as an individual. Like, I struggle keeping people around me that I can't blatantly look you in the face and tell you one, two, three is wrong. I can't. Like, as soon as I call you out for something and I just notice you're overly sensitive about it, I'm not saying okay, sensitivity is not the right thing, right? Like, I don't like people who lie to themselves. Let me just put it that way. Calling people overly sensitive is wrong. I just don't like people who lie to themselves. Like, you would tell someone this thing is affecting you, and they will look you dead right in the face, Trenta, and they will like, no, this thing is not affecting me. I think you're getting it wrong. And I'm like, I'm blind. And this is like the main thing why I struggle, like, having like a lot of people around me, because most people can't just handle being called out when you need to be called out.
Yeah, they need people who can like lure them into their decisions.
Yeah, like people who would like praise them for doing the dumbest stuff on earth, and that doesn't just fly for me. I feel like I've lost so many people along the way, which is okay, which is totally fine for me. Yes, I'm a sound mean, yes. But if I don't talk to you anymore and we were tight, just telling you out in front, you're probably one of those people.
Me and you both.
Yeah. So if you're listening, yeah. If you wanted to know the reason, this is closure. Yes, I said it. Nah, you're just not that person. Hi, this Dar es Salaam rain. This Dar es Salaam rain. Anyways, so again with the dynamics part, um, now let's look at the weirdest part of friendships, right? As friends, we are supposed to protect each other, right? Look out for each other, make sure that we like go somewhere, like as a group of friends. So, and I feel like it is so awkward for a person who really can't tell their friend, hey, I think you should behave in a certain manner. You should have like a certain level of moral standards that fit a human being, if I might say, fit a human being. Lakini here we are having these weird friendships where, let me just define that statement of weird friendships. Friendships like the ones that you have friends that are there to validate you.
Girl. Ah, did I just call you girl?
Dada, nitakutupa nje. Nitakutupa nje.
Bro. You just hit the right buttons. That's why. I was like, girl.
So yeah, it's like so weird. The people that have friends to validate them, and then ukikuta hicho kikundi cha watu ambao have friends to validate them, my God, that person is usually the most toxic person on earth. But then ana kikosi chake cha wafuasi that validate that person, and I'm asking myself, kama wewe ni mfuasi, this is to all wafuata bendera, wafuasi,
That's not friendship. That's like a clique.
minions, if I might call you.
That's like a clique.
Exactly.
Or a cult, even.
Exactly. The people that worship the best friend. Eh? Kwa hiyo, I feel like you people, are you human? Sorry to say this, but are you human? Like, in what sense do you see one person doing weird stuff and then here you are following them? But I get kila mtu ana moral standards zake na kila mtu kuna vitu vingine anakubaliana navyo. Nisiende mbali nikaanza kusema kwamba napenda watu, like, if that's your moral standard, that's fine. That's fine. You can stay on that side. Just don't bring your stuff to me.
And I also think like um there is no such thing. I don't know if out of 100%, maybe 0.5, like a trio or more than 3 friends, 4, 5, like you're all friends. No, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Debunk the 5 group friendship.
4, 3.
No, like 3 is okay.
It's
A trio
okay,
is
but
decent. A trio is decent. But as soon as you add a 4th person, kuna mnafiki mmoja wenu.
even 3, trust me, I've seen in ladies.
Actually, it's interesting, eh? For dudes, huh? I might have a homie, but that homie doesn't necessarily click with the other homie that I have. But they will not like interact to that level.
That's what I was trying to say.
They will not interact to that level kwa sababu he knows, okay, I'm friends with this person, but me and him are not necessarily friends. So they will not behave kwamba chummy and lie to their face kwamba we're chummy.
Exactly. Like your friend Chris, Jonathan, you're my friend too. But I won't be like all over Chris and Jonathan the way I am with you.
Exactly.
It's
like,
just
yeah, exactly. Because you're my friend doesn't mean that
they're also my best friends all of a sudden. That's weird.
that's true. That's yeah.
And I think it's okay to have different friends for different purposes.
Facts.
If you have all of them in one person, that's okay. But I think it's something that you should agree. Have you ever found this type of girl friendship that they don't want them to see and to be friends with other people? Like,
Yani, okay.
am I dating you? We are just friends.
No, this is the interesting batch, eh? Where you think about it, you got that friend that tells you, I don't want you to be friends with a certain person. But
I'll understand if that certain person did something bad to your friend. That's
yeah, if that person did something bad to that person, yes. But then ukiia kusikiza the reason, it's the most pettiest reason you've ever heard on earth.
Sometimes, and if they did something bad, like how do I put it? But if it was just a petty fallout, I don't think it is very necessary to tell you.
Yeah, because like sometimes like no no I'm going back.
Why are you laughing?
Like, I'm laughing because like some of these are the most pettiest reasons I've heard for fallout. Huh? So like some people fall out just because like one person told the other that this guy is not good for you, and if you really look
The guy is really not good for you.
exactly, and that's like the fallout. And then ndo yale nilikuwa nasema, that's why I don't give relationship advice, because like now it's like I'm giving you advice and then you get back to that person, and then I'm
In
like,
their pillow talk, and they're talking about you. Now you're
exactly,
the
their
bad guy.
people talk, my friend funny alisema
And the
hivi.
guy will obviously, especially if he's a narcissist, who will obviously tell, I don't want to see you with that friend again.
Yani kuna dynamic nyingine na ya friendship. Let's say I'm dating someone, right? And that person, like my girlfriend, comes, my friend, yupo hivi hivi na hivi, rah, 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 and me being the supportive boyfriend, I'm supporting you, I'm taking your side. And then as soon as things go wrong between me and you, hara, naona stories, besti yangu, sijui nini na nini. And I'm like, hold up, this is the person that done you dirty. The person that you used to complain to me about. Now I'm pretty sure mimi ndo story yenu ya group chat. He didn't like our friendship. Bro, I was just there to support you. That was not my business.
The fact that similar thing has happened to me, but in a friendship basis, like my friend, this other girl was like, just didn't like me for no reason. I don't remember doing anything bad to her. So so my friend and I were talking about the girl being a bad person, blah 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 blah. Always tena ndo analetea umbea mwenye.
What?
The moment
Where the person brings you tea, beware of the person that brings
the moment we
trash.
had a fallout, now they're besties.
Oh, of course. Befriend the enemy, eh?
Ah,
Befriend the
the
enemy.
streets are not a safe place.
Ah,
Beware.
hapana. Ah, hapana. It's like some.
Beware of snakes in the garden.
Ah, kwa kweli. My favorite saying, the snakes in the garden. Like, people will be snakes for sure. Yani, unabaki unaangalia muda, I'm like, but how? But anyways, tuendelee tu na maisha, because you decided to do that. I mean, me usually, I always say, if you want to know the true colors of a person, piss them off.
Sometimes you just know the true colors when something good actually happens to you, and they're not that excited and happy about
No,
you. They won't
there's
clap
like some people want to pretend like something's really like they're happy for you, right?
when they're small. But once it's a major thing, it's a big thing, trust me, the true colors will come out.
Which is true.
She'll just say like, um, Yani should just think like, why all the good things are always happening to you, blah blah blah.
Ah,
You get it?
where. No, like, see, the most weirdest friendship dynamic, right? Is the dynamic of a person who's got a life plan and a person who doesn't got a life plan.
Girl,
So, in a way, that brings up like insecurities for the person who doesn't have a life plan. Because the person with the life plan's always got like, I've got this and got this, and they always look like they're effortlessly getting somewhere. And the person with no plan thinks like, oh, the stars are not aligned for me. But bro, what stars are going to align if you don't even have a plan? Like you don't even have a picture of where you want to go, and yet you want things to happen. Ni sawa sawa, unataka vacation alafu uja plan vacation unaenda wapi? Unategemea vacation itajiendea tu? You, cause like planning for something is like literally okay, fine. You want to take a trip, and then you're here lamenting that everybody else is taking trips but you. But in reality, if you wanted to take a trip, you go through the following route. Where do I want to go? Let's say Zanzibar. Okay, to go to Zanzibar, how much do I need? If I'm senior ya boti, labda kama ni VIP, sijui 120, sijui 110 ile ya boti, sawa. Baada ya hapo, tunaenda the hotel room ina cost kiasi fulani. Food will cost kiasi fulani. A tour guide probably will cost kiasi fulani. Haya, you've already decided all your expenses. What's next? Next is how do I change the money to go there? And that's a plan. Kwa hiyo now, when you attain the money and you go to Zanzibar, if you have someone saying, oh, you are so lucky, no, I'm not lucky. I planned this stuff. I know it's like the weirdest analogy, like it's the same for life. If you're not planning your life out, don't complain if you're left behind. Ah, anyways. Kwa hiyo yani, ndo hivyo, it is a very awkward dynamic if you look at it. So it's like now people would blatantly like come at you for being successful, or you just suddenly have like that close friend start hating you, gafla, just because everything is going
And
right.
this applies to both, not just women or men.
I'm not talking like gender specific here.
Yeah, it
I'm
applies
just
to
being
both.
like both. Like you have people that hate you for just like your plans being executed, but then, bro,
But when it reaches to that point, just know he was never, or she was never your friend to begin with. She or he was just friends with you because they are probably intimidated by you. But the only way they can feel like maybe they are almost like you is by befriending you and knowing each of your moves. That's why sometimes it's really important to keep some things to yourself until they are fully executed.
that is such like a good statement to say. And tukiachana tu na kwamba like befriending you to like know your moves, there's a dynamic of people that become your friends just because you're on the same level as them.
Yeah, they don't want you to pass them to like
Yes, how they become your friends to keep you
in
at
this.
that level
Yes,
they are.
some friends are they are like weapon fashioned against you, my friend.
And
They don't want you to move to the next level.
yeah,
They're just there to keep you in the comfort zone.
how, let's say, let's not call everybody ungenuine, right? You have sometimes good friends, right? Really good friends. You've gone for years and years and years, right? And you guys were there, like you've not made any significant parts, like steps in life. But then the moment you decide, kwamba, now is the moment I feel like I need to make steps in my life, right? And just because they can't accept getting out of their comfort zone in order to make strides in life, also, they try to diminish everything you do. They try to hold you back so you do not leave them, so you can always be samesies, stay in the same level, so they do not feel insecure for having you as a friend because you remind them of the dreams they can never achieve.
So that you can worship them.
And not really worship them. Some people are not
Some
to worship.
people do that.
Yeah, some people are not like, yeah, unalewa, of course, if there was a successful friend in the group and all of a sudden, Lisa, out of nowhere, bang, business, bang, brand deal, bang, evil. and they're like, why are you being more successful than me?
And it doesn't take a while for a snake to come out of its hole. It doesn't, trust me.
Yeah, snakes always come out. Snakes always come out. They need to shed their skin.
True. On the other hand, I think we should talk the dynamics of like opposite sex friendship. Cause
Yes, guided.
you didn't see this coming. Surprise.
No. I was like, I knew eventually we'd get here, but it is, I don't know, perception. Perception is the right word. Kwa sababu, as society, we've drilled it into our heads that men and women can't be friends.
And I think people miss out on good friendships just because they want to smash their friends.
Well, well, yani, sijui nisemaje. It's like, sometimes, like, not every chemistry is a relationship. I would stop there. Things that, of course, this is unscripted conversare.
Very
Things that I never
unscripted.
told you. Things you didn't want to hear.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it eventually.
So, back to what I was saying. Not every chemistry is an intimate relationship.
And not just because someone is your soulmate doesn't mean that you should date them. You can be soulmates and never get into a relationship. Maybe you people might not even work out in a relationship.
Like,
That person is just your destiny helper, but you're trying to do other things.
no, you're saying you've got to understand, some people, like, you have chemistry with them because they are built to take you from point A to point B.
Facts.
But
That's why I said that person is just your destiny helper. You are the one bringing other emotions.
yeah, kwa hiyo wewe ndo unaongeza yes. Now I was looking for this, nikabidi ni Google for those people kwa sababu watu hapa, I was anticipation of people that would come up and say the following. But soulmates means love and everything. But kwa wale ambao dictionary ziliwapita kushoto, ilibidi niwasaidie. Definition of soulmate. A soulmate is a person whom one has a feeling of deep and natural affinity. This may involve similarity, love, a romantic or platonic relationship, comfort, intimacy, sexuality, sexual activity, spirituality, compatibility, and trust. This may involve, I reiterate, this may involve, kwa mtu ambaye alitaka kubracket kila kitu ndani, this may involve. For a platonic relationship is also a soulmate, a person who's like a good friend. Kwa hiyo ndugu yangu, stop assuming and jumping into every little, yani samani. There are some people, this is going to be interesting. You have a friend, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You have a friend that is a practically very the person is very, I can't even find the word for it. It goes with the infidelity. Help me out, Lisa.
A person who is a cheater.
Yes, I will not use the very hard terms at this point. I'm confused. Kiingereza out the window. Anyways, so a person who's a cheater, and this person is your friend, your soulmate, yani your G, and yet in your head, you're about to play the following scenario in head. Just because you're friends, they are not going to cheat on you.
They're
Just
not going
because you are soulmates, they're not going to cheat on you.
Well, until you.
Tukio utalopigwa. And you you hate this person. But in reality, they already showed you that this person. Because like this person, once they're comfortable around you, atakuonesha kwamba yeah, this is what I do and this is what I usually do. And here you are ignoring the red flags. Unataka kuwa my famous person. Obabu the builder.
Bob the Builder.
I shall change this person. Ara! No, he shall not. They will change when they want to change. As Samani said, and for those people of the builder, especially your dada, I must call you out. There are some men who are also Bob the Builder. I will also call you out. Bob the Builders, all of you, whether you're male or female. So I don't know if I call the female Sandy the Builder and the male Bob the Builder.
They're just both Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builders, please stop. Hii mambo ya I'm going to fix him. Hey! Disappointment or disappointment.
I'm going to change her.
Huh? Bro, hey! Change who? Eh?
I think a person changes when he or she wants to change.
Yeah. Like they want to change and they want to. No matter me, I think I am so good at discerning like people. Like when I notice like someone's not going to change, I just have a tendency to just back off.
Yeah.
So it's like you're having a conversation with someone, and please, people, this is another thing that you need to be vigilant about: is stop listening to their words. Listen, watch their actions. Person who wants to change will show you in their actions and not their words. Because so many people have silver tongues and they will go out there and say stuff like, I'm changing, I'm trying really hard, nivumilie, but then they go back to the same action. Ah, I didn't send you this meme yesterday, but I've never seen a meme that called out people so bad. I even was like, I questioned my religious faith through that one meme. And no, don't take me wrong that I don't believe in God. I still believe in God, but in that moment, I questioned myself as a Christian from that meme. So that meme now exposed a million people that we view in this world. There's so many people that call themselves Christians. So many people that outright post about Jesus every single day. So many people that go out of their way saying, "Oh, Jesus the Lord," wanasikiza nyimbo za dini, but yet sin every day, right? We say God is merciful. I know, yes, He don't take it literally, people. It's just a perspective ambayo itakusaidia kuwa a better Christian, au kama ni Muislamu itakusaidia kuwa better Muislam. But then in the same manner that we say God is forgiving and everything, but if we go and reflect that in how we treat our relationships as people, if you're dating a cheater and the cheater every day cheats on you and says, "But I love you, I'm sorry, I'm trying to change, I don't really mean it," but they keep doing the same action. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? That a cheater didn't change its spot. They are still a cheater, and yet they claim they love you. And we're so forgiving with them and everything. Yes, Mungu alisema tuwe forgiving and everything. But doesn't change the person. That person is still the same person. In the terms of Christianity, Wakristo wengi tunakuwa tunasema kwamba mimi naamini Mungu, but then you sin every single day and yet you call yourself a Christian.
That's called abuse of grace. Because God is merciful, yes, but that doesn't mean we should abuse it.
Exactly. So it's like now this is the heads up, lights up to all people that are there in their relationship with cheaters and they are with their relationship with fake friends. And forgiveness is key. Bruh, forgiveness is key. Cool. I'm all for forgiveness.
You
But
can actually forgive a person and decide that you want to stay away. It's
yes,
acceptable.
there's that.
It
But
doesn't make you less a Christian.
leave out Christianity. There's that, and then usidanganyane, please. Yani, if your person is like left right, we chagua upande wako, sema right.
Yeah, I think we should accept people for the behaviors they show us and don't try to picture them in the behavior you want them to be.
Wapiga picha. Now that we've gotten there, wadada wapiga picha.
Mtu akisha kuonyesha is this type of person, accept it. Don't try to picture him or her in another.
No, kwa sababu kwa ajili gani? Why I've like specifically said wadada. Wadada, you okay? Even men tunapenda physical aspects, mania, like how I view and everything. But sometimes we fail to see past physical aspects. I mean, attraction starts with physical attraction. That's the truth. You first see a person, and then their personality now comes and takes over, and then now that kind of builds up what attraction you have for them. But then some of you are so miserable because you stop at physical attraction and forget your soul. You leave your soul outside. Yani, you're so fixated on how will I look with this person outside, then how did this person make me feel? And that's why most people are miserable, divorce rates inapanda, and yeah, mnaangalia physical or monetary stuff and forgetting how this person actually makes you feel. Can I stay with this person for a long time after the physical attraction fades off, after the money is gone?
Yeah.
That's a big question. Tumeenda mbali. We're in friendship. Now we're in
But it all
relationship.
applies to friendships because sometimes it's kind of the same.
Yeah, friendships sometimes evolve into relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, relationships also sometimes go into friendships.
Yeah. So it's just the right track.
And actually, funny enough, for you to be in a relationship with that person has to be your friend.
You can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah, that person has to be your friend. There is no way out. This person just has to be your friend. Kwa sababu, if they are not your friend, then why are you in a relationship with them? Like, fundamentally, if you do not share any, like, things that you can have fun together, why are you there?
Yeah.
Why are you there? Because, like, that means you're miserable most of the time. Because, like, imagine being married to this person and you're stuck with them for 30 years and you are there, depressed, having to look for satisfaction outside, which is weird. Me, I've always said, like, if I cannot, like, laugh with you, have fun with you, and joke around with you, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. That's not gonna work. Because I'll be depressed. Like, seriously depressed. But, anyways, wow.
I think it was a pretty nice conversation.
Yeah, I think we wrap this chapter around here. Kwa sababu, tunapoelekea ni tunaenda kudestroy relationships za watu.
Only if they'll listen to you.
Of course hawanisikilizi. Yes, mambo kawaida. Tunaongea we up and nobody listens to you anyways. Yeah, so yeah, for those people who would listen to me, yeah, I think it's healthy if you have like a nice small knit circle of friends. Two or three friends is okay, it's cool. As long as they're genuine, they can call you out and tell you the truth when you need to hear it. Na wewe usiwe kichwa maji, sikiliza the truth when your friends are telling you, because like if they are truly the friends, they want the best for you and nothing less. I'm not saying wale marafiki wanakuambia funga biashara just because they see you're successful. Achana na hao. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I think we should wrap it around here for this week.
Yeah, it was very nice having this conversation. I hope you learned a thing or two.
Yeah,
See you in the next episode.
this has been Unscripted Conversare.
Bye.
Bye.